This guy was not born deaf or mute, but at the end of the day ended up being deaf and mute, and then later just mute. I can really imagine how painful this situation must be, especially for the fact that he was born as someone that could talk. And that would lead me to ask you the question, how exactly would you feel if you could talk at one point in your life and then at another point you cannot talk? So everybody meets Richie, a Ghanaian who had an accident on the last day of his graduation from high school, and this car accident made him deaf and mute. So how exactly did I meet Richie? I made a post about my brother on one certain day, as usual, the brother that I'm obviously handsomer than. That brother. Yes. So Richie commented, and I just became attracted to this guy. I went to his page and I checked out that my guy was actually like almost similar to my brother. And I chatted him up like almost immediately. And then we started talking and started asking several questions, which is where I found like the most saddest story in my entire career as a content creator. As a matter of fact, the first thing that came to my head was, how exactly would I feel if at one point I could talk, and then at another point I can no longer communicate as well as I could? So in his page, I saw lots of several comments and I saw the kind of contents that he did. And there was one particular one that caught me. It was where someone asked him why he couldn't talk in his videos. And that video was specifically quite sad for me because obviously the reason was the fact that he could not talk. Anyways, I went to his DM and we started talking a lot. So I asked him about the accident and everything. So after the car accident that happened on the last day of his graduation from high school, he was admitted to a hospital, after which they found out that he was no longer able to hear, nor was he able to talk. After a lot more procession and a lot more treatment, at this point in time, we could be very much happy to say that he can hear now, but unfortunately cannot still talk. As a matter of fact, because he could not talk, he had to drop out of the university because obviously he could hear what everybody else could say, but he could not contribute. I think that's like the most painful thing anybody will face in this world. Wanting to talk, wanting to share your opinion, and then you can't. That's not the bigger problem. The bigger problem is that because of his conditions, he has not even been able to secure a job. He wanted to be an oil and petroleum engineer, and as of right now, he isn't. Well, obviously, because of the stereotype that the society would obviously give, and the fact that he cannot as well still express himself the way he wants to. Now, this guy is a very handsome guy, and I believe that with time, things will get better. According to him, he said that the doctors are saying that there is hope for him to talk very soon. That's if the treatment goes well, and if things goes well, and if God wills it. So one way or the other, I know that you guys are very cool guys, and I know you guys are the best. So I know that you people will pray for him. But then, the most important thing I want you all to get out from this video is that the society needs a lot of restructuring. There are a lot of disabled people out there that are being segregated, and it takes a lot of courage. Mostly what keeps Richie going is his parents. For him, he said that his parents has always backed him and they've made sure that his life has been better. Lots of people pity him, but then I don't feel like pity is the only thing that these people need. I feel like they need much more recognition for whatever talent or skill it is that they have. And that segregation should not be the point. And as a matter of fact, when we check out the universities for people who are specifically disabled, we find out that these universities are way costly. And I think the societies should as well work and look into that. That's one of the reasons my elder brother could not go to a university. Because, well, one, we couldn't even find an easy university for him to go to. And two, if we could find one, it would have been very hard for him. So please, the society at large, this video is specifically to tell you guys should look after these people, and let's pray for Richie. I believe that this very handsome young man that I am obviously handsomer than is going to get better. Follow me for more.